Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, a bit of a bizarre morning. I've channeled a letter this morning, or a message. Let's just say a message, a poem. Well, it's not quite finished because it came out very quick. And then there was an interruption in the energy. And it was like, okay, and off they went to do their business. I've just turned on my laptop, and normally the back screen, as soon as I turn on the laptop, I see the channel of love symbol. Not today. Let's see what come up today. Okay, it's it's changed itself. Okay, this is what we had today. A mountain. That's meant to be the channel of love symbol on my laptop. So, and I'm definitely, well, there's only me that uses this laptop. And I'm not under the guest because all my stuff's on there. So, okay. And then it's like, okay, let's just come on. I was going to have the Cheshire Cat cup, and then Grumpy Donald wanted to be used. And the Tarot of Sexual Magic has sprawled out over the deck, and I'm just really drawn to this card. So, do you want to hear the message rather than me typing it up? Because I wasn't actually going to do anything with it because it was interrupted. Okay, I'll read it to you. Like I said, it's not quite finished through and through. That come up twice in it. Okay. Through and through. Let me read it to you. Okay, let me go to my notes because I popped it into my notes. Here it is. Okay, I done this at 11:05. That was only like an hour and 1 minute ago. And then I actually went for a shower afterwards. Okay. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. I'm going for a shower now, but before I do, I wanted to let you know I've been thinking about you. I'm all hot and sweaty, and I can't get out of my mind the thought of you being with any other guy. I should have told you how I felt. I shouldn't have let you go. All the moments I have spent going back to and fro. So here I am, with all this frustration, trying not to blame you for all of my agitation. This is your thought. This is your thought. Interesting. Doesn't say that. This is your fault, though. Being so goddamn hot, not realising back then how you really hit the spot. Everything is so perfect when you are around. So I guess what I'm saying is, my perfect match I have found. Simply divine, through and through. Those are the words I use to describe you. Your body is mine and yours to touch, and I feel as if you are slipping from my clutch. No one to blame but myself. I should have made my claim, but instead I fooled about. A slow striptease is what I need. Start at the ankles, work up to your knees. I want to watch you undress, taking your time. I seriously need to tell you that you are only mine. I want to savour, taste and touch every part of you. You just blow my mind through and through. And then it's shower time. There was an interruption. Okay. What's going on? There's that then. We changed my backdrop. I just got all of the washing in from the line because it's decided to start raining, spitting. That was another thing that was coming through, a drawling. Like, not a dueling, a drawling. I felt like I was drawling. What cards are we going to use? Well, I've got my hands on the Rider-Waite Tarot, so let's go where we're led. Right, so we've got a Queen of Cups in reverse here. Upside down, you turn me. Let's turn her up the right way. I feel like someone interrupted your thoughts. Maybe they're asking where their trousers were. It's like, how is in my trousers? And they kind of took you out of it, because Donald, where's your trousers come up. And so it's like, well, you're just about to get into the shower. That's the feeling of that. And you're just sitting there thinking, or maybe you're standing. Are you looking in the mirror? Well, you're most definitely just in a daze. Waiting. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for the day. What day? And it's like the feminine here. This is the feminine's energy, looking at the masculine, receiving messages. So reading your thoughts, reading your mind, Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine's really telepathic at the moment. She can hear all your thoughts and feelings. She can hear your feelings. You're speaking your feelings out loud. You're speaking to God. So who are you talking to? No one. You're talking to God. And your Divine Feminine's picking up on it. Okay, yeah, and transmitting that into words. Okay, because the Divine Feminine, she's better at putting things into words. Okay. About putting feelings onto paper. Can I find out some more? The star energy, I noticed that. Just the energy above, there's a star there, above my head. I did pick up on that. So there's the star energy there. This is about receiving messages and then sending them out, the ripple effect. So messages are rippling out. And I feel out of the Divine Feminine's energy, out of her body. The Eight of Cups, wherever you're going. Oh, it's an out-of-body experience. Okay. I've been feeling those, well, as you know. An out-of-body experience. Okay, this is about a lack of passion, wanting passion, but you can tell by his face that there's a lack of it. But then he's wanting to most definitely escape and come to it. Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Oh, there's the legacy. Look, it's so close. It's so close, guys. The Divine Masculine is so close. There was definitely more that come through before I actually even started to write it down. But maybe that's not to be shared at this time. Okay, let's have a look at the Channel of Love cards. Have they gone disappearing? Have they gone disappearing? The Channel of Love cards. My symbol has. My symbol has. On my backdrop. Okay. It's interesting because there's mountains there. That's all I can see. Because the screen, I haven't got the screen so it like uses the whole space. So I can just see the edge of the mountain that's illuminated there. So things, I believe, things are changing. Things will be illuminated very soon. And it was all to do with this Scorpio full moon. Okay, Channel of Love cards. But there's only love hearts on here anyway. The awakening of the student, the hangman, has been hanging around. He's awake now. It's kind of the energy, wakey, wakey, choppy, chop, choppy, chop, choppy, chop, chop, chop. It's something about the boots. Oh, happily ever after. You've both got the same kind of boots on. Puss in Boots. But the puss was taking me to a pussy. In a sexual way. Okay. Happily ever after. Two flames here. The last channeling message I done, it said about whose legs are these? Are they yours or are they mine? It doesn't really matter because they're working just fine. So strong legs. It's like you've both got a pair of strong legs on you. Why would this be said? You've both got a pair of strong legs on you. I want to say the weight of not only this connection, but all that you've been through, both of you. To go through the spiritual awakening, the awakening of the student, you would have had to have suffered some trauma, but you've both got good legs on you, good sturdy legs. Okay, happily ever after. What's coming up is 10cc. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And I feel as if the Divine Masculine is in love. It was a silly phase that he was going through and through. Just, I'm not in love, it's been hard. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. Okay, well, 10cc was coming up. Little Miss Needy. That's the Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. I felt, because we saw the Queen of Cups in reverse and I said, let's turn her up the right way. Little Miss Needy. And I felt a karmic energy is needed, the Divine Masculine. That's what's kept him away. He's been toing and froing. Okay. So wanting maybe to leave and then hasn't left and goes back. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. This actually could be the karmic energy knowing about you. And the Divine Masculine, I'm speaking to him as if he's not like listening. That he's kind of gone, no, I'm not in love with anyone else. I love you. Okay. So maybe it's like a little crush he was going through. It's just a little crush. Okay. That didn't go away. We're talking in the past tense here. Little Miss Needy, Mr. Sensitive, King of Cups. Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. That should be a true love connection here. Both sharing unconditional love. And I want to say that Divine Masculine, your happily ever after is here. Okay, you're wanting it. It's being illuminated for you. You're realising this isn't just a silly crush. Okay, and you are in love. And I feel because you've gone through like a lot for it to be more than just a silly phase that you're going through. It's lingering. This is your legacy. You're happily ever after, the 10 of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck, make a wish. The star energy. So it's kind of like no matter how much you deny yourself what your heart desires, your heart will have it. Make a wish. Okay. It's not about the words that you speak so much, it's about the vibration that's behind the words. We'll go to the random cards. Treat in reverse. Okay, so really cutting yourself off from your own desires. Super trooper, things are going to blind you, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. SOS. Okay. Did they sing the song SOS? ABBA, what's going on? Save our souls. You are being saved. Super trooper. I think that says confused. You're confused. Hard. It's hard to get to your destiny. It's a hard journey, and then you've got a sun. I actually feel like you're the sun. There could be a sun that's getting in the way here. Okay, more than likely then, there is. There's a sun here, so I feel like the karmic energy here is Well, they're pulling on some kind of heartstrings of the divine masculine. It's a sensitive topic. And it kind of keeps him from leaving. So that's why it's hard to actually get to his destiny. It's not that you're not his wish come true, or his happily ever after, or that you're a treat for him. He's just confused. He needs his soul saving. It's hard to get to his destiny, and it seems that there's a sun that's in the way. I'm not saying the sun's in the way, but someone's putting the sun in the way. Blinding. Super Trooper. Lights are going to blind you. Things are going to find you. I don't know the words to it. Okay. Not correctly, anyway. I know some words to it. Let's just put a flower language. Wisdom, iris. That's taking me to the colouring of the eyes. You can see in someone's eyes if they're telling the truth. Wisdom, iris. Watery. The energy's watery, as if someone's trying to stop themselves from crying. Innocence. Daisy. I feel like the divine masculine here is caught in something that he's finding it really hard to get out of, and it's all to do with his son, I believe. I did feel the energy of hand it all over, son, to the divine, but then the birdie kind of said, no, don't be so quick to dismiss what else come through. It's 12:21, admiration. I feel like this is a son that really respects his dad. He had admired his dad. So I feel like the son admires his dad, and if this comes out, maybe he won't want to be like his dad anymore. It does look like his dad could be moving to a true love connection, though. Surely we all want that for our children, our offspring. Okay. To experience true love, divine love this lifetime. Will you dance with me? Oh, I was singing this song yesterday. Shut up and dance with me. It was coming up. It's 12:22. I'm finding the lyrics. I'm not texting someone. Shut up and dance with me. Song by Walk the Moon. Let's read the lyrics, shall we? Give me the lyrics, please. I'll type it in then. Oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, ooh. Shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical kryptonite, helpless to the base and the fading light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm. I didn't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, ooh. Shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat up sneaks. How do I say that? Discloth cue? I don't know how you say that. Discloth cue. Juliet. Teenage dream. There's a word here, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's D-I-C. It's like disco. Disco the Q. That's what it says. My disco the Q. Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were bound to be together. Bound to be together. She took my arm. I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, 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 shut up and dance with me. I just want to sing to that bit. Oh, come on, girl. Deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realise this is my last chance. She took my arm. I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, we know what she said. Don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This is about the Divine Feminine seeing you through this Divine Masculine. So don't you dare look back. Keep your eyes on the Divine Feminine. Keep your eyes on the prize. We've come away from this energy, haven't we? Will you dance with me? Okay. Walk by Moon. Is that who it was by? Walk by Moon. Walk the Moon. Okay. Shut up and dance with me. Okay. Let's have a look at the power of love. A strong force to be reckoned with, as we're all finding out. Surrender, I surrender. I said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh. Forgiveness. We had this one last time we used the deck. Let's reread about forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego, just bear with me, seriously, just had something seriously come up wanting me to download it. So it's like, no, not now. Not at the moment. No, just no. Seeing as we've got the word hard, so we're finding it hard to forgive ourselves and maybe to forgive others as well. You may find this hard to accomplish. What are we finding hard to accomplish? Well, to be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat. When you can't forgive, it is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feeling of not being in control. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. The saying forgive and forget is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the experience, but always remember what you learned from it. And when you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them in the space formerly taken up by babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. I'm feeling that the karmic energy really puts either a son, a child, children in the way. And there's not much you can do because children are innocent. And she just kept putting it in the way as a blockage. Hopefully that has been removed now, that the divine would naturally sort things out. But I feel as if it's actually about learning to forgive the karmic for her manipulation. Okay. Oracles of Shadows and Light. Let's do it. Box is upside down. So does it feel like it's a huge mountain, seeing as a mountain's appeared? It's a huge mountain to get to love. Wow. Let's see what the Oracle of Shadows and Light would like to say. cards, when I was shuffling them, felt like they were heavy, but they're not. They're extremely light. Let's have a look. Winged Seer. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. I feel this is for you, Divine Feminine. You are seeing very clearly now. I believe the Divine Masculine is aware of this, so there's no point really hiding anything because you already know what's going on. You're being kept in the know, in the know-how. The know-how? Just the know. You have the know-how. Okay. Well, let's read about the Winged Seer. The Winged Seer is an oracle angel, a being who can see the weavings of energy and thus the way events are set to unfold if the current energies and paths are followed. It's another thing about forgiving yourself for not maybe listening to you, Divine Feminine, for the Divine Masculine, like not really seeing. He's now seeing things really clearly. Okay. So the Winged Seer is an oracle angel, a being who can see the weavings of energy and thus the way events are set to unfold if the current energies and paths are followed. She then sends you their messages clairvoyantly, through your ability to see clearly, although your visions may seem anything but clear. As you grow to trust your own clear-seeing moments, you will have brighter and brighter flashes of insight, and you'll be able to see exactly what is going on within a situation in a flash. The Winged Seer speaks. As so many people hide the truth, even from themselves, it can be hard to receive a visit from me, because I will help you see when someone is camouflaging and half-telling truths. And you will also have insights that seem to come from supernatural sources. It is as if you have changed sight. You can see further, higher, and more deeply within. You will experience flashes of the future and sudden understandings of the past, and you will be able to foretell likely outcomes. I am the Eye of Ra, recreating your future, and the Indrinka, the protective eye that watches over you while you sleep. And if you follow through on what you now clearly see, there will be illumination, victory and wisdom. Trust that sacred sight. Iris, wisdom. I said about the colouring of the eyes. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, it's like the 18. Divination message. Your clairvoyant ability is being enhanced by the Winged Seer. You may be able to tune in and remote view, almost be able to see behind doors and into rooms and receive images that let you know what someone is doing without you actually being there at the time. And all of these experiences will either empower or scare you. You have asked for more information, asked to discover what you need to know. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous and take action based on what you cannot logically explain. It is important now more than ever to be honest about what you can see, but most of all, to be honest with your own self. Big strong message. That was a new birdie out there. That was a new tweeting. And we're going to the Archangel Oracle cards. Okay, we've got two cards. One for you and one for me. Okay, is this one for you? This one's for you. Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So I feel like this is from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Comfort. She's got the victory wreath here. Feel the Divine Feminine, she's sending you comfort, Divine Masculine. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Even the strongest person experiencing, I feel like I'm shaking. Okay, and the eyes have gone like really slit-like. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal, and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind, or I'll write them down for you if you like and share them. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. Working with Archangel Azrael. Azrael's aura is a beautiful shade of vanilla cream, a very pale yellow tone. He surrounds grieving and dying persons with this loving light to bring them comfort. When Azrael is around you, you may see eggshell-coloured twinkling lights in the room. The crystal creamy yellow calcite is collaborated to Azrael's energy, so holding or wearing this crystal may lend additional comfort. So if you have some creamy yellow calcite at hand, okay, that's collaborated with Azrael's energy, so holding or wearing this crystal may lend additional comfort. I don't have any of that. I've got loads of comfort and love to send out though, so it's all good. A message from you, Divine Masculine, to the Divine Feminine. Clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Wow, in the know-how. Okay, so letting the Divine Feminine know what's going on. How? Via telepathy, clairvoyance. So it's like the Divine Masculine's actually letting you in. Maybe blocking it when he needs to. Like the channeling just kind of stopped and got blocked. But he does want you. That's the message that keeps coming through, is he actually doesn't want to keep anything from you. So he wants to kind of keep you up to date with what's going on. Via signs, synchronizations, channelings. Clairvoyance. Your clairvoyance may come in different forms, as fleeting mental images in your mind's eye, as dreams, as reoccurring sights in the physical world, as auras and energy, or as apparition experiences. All the facets of clairvoyance are beautiful and varied. Enjoy and trust them. Hold the intention of seeing only love, and that is what you'll see. Working with Archangel Raziel. Raziel's aura holds all the colours of the rainbow, like a beautiful prism of light. Working with clear quartz crystals magnifies clairvoyance and helps you feel closer to Raziel. So if you want to heighten your clairvoyancy, get your hands on some clear quartz crystal, because it heightens whatever you put your intention. Whatever you're putting your intention on, mix it with a bit of a clear quartz crystal and things become extremely crystal clear. What a strong message. Shall we see what the Mother Mary would like to say? And I think we can wrap this reading up. I think so as well. Let's see what the Mother Mary would like to say. We can hear it's like she's saying, I'm on my way. Okay. So I've been told numerous times. No, oh no, oh no. Okay. Chat. Sit and chat to you all day, if I allowed it. The Mother Mary comes to me speaking words to wisdom. She's speaking words to wisdom. She's speaking words to the Divine Feminine. Let it be. Let bygones be bygones. I actually felt like getting an enchanted map, just because I saw that mountain, and there's a mountain card in there, and look, it's where it took me to. So let's do an enchanted map. Forgiving ourselves and others. Complete forgiveness. Okay, because all's becoming apparently clear. Might take a while just to decide what card best expresses the energy. A lot going on. That one. Rock bottom in reverse. Card number 10. We send decks upside down, haven't we? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Rock bottom. Let's have a look. 10. Completions, new beginnings. In reverse, it says reverse, this card is the symbol for addiction in all forms, subtle or obvious. It's obvious that the Divine Masculine is addicted to you, Divine Feminine. So, he might as well face it, he's addicted to love. So, reverse, this card is a symbol for addiction in all forms, subtle or obvious. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results will never provide you with what you desire. Page number 27. At this moment, there is nowhere else to go and you're facing the end of the road. If you fear change, be willing to change. Surrender your wants to a higher power, ask for truth, and allow humility to be your guiding force from within. You will always get what you need. You are only a victim of your perceptions. Take heart because you can't sink any further. The only way to go from here is up, and wondrous things await you. The only way is up, baby, for you and me now. Rock, rock, rock bottom. And it's becoming extremely hard to stay away, Divine Feminine. Okay, let's see what the Mother Mary would like to say, and we shall end on this message. Our Lady of the Rose Crown takes me to the Hierophant here. And also the star that's kind of above my, the crown of my head. Just offside a little bit. There's a few of them, isn't there? Lucy, read the card. I will. It's card number 40. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be that your voice is cracking? You are so beautiful. I heard it yesterday on the radio. To me. And what else? Oh, before I went to bed last night, it was like, check the radio. I said, okay, I'll check the radio. And what had just finished playing was Vincent, Don McLean. Is that right? And I thought that's Starry, Starry Night because and then it went on to Will Young. I think I better leave right now before I fall any deeper. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe it's best. Oh, okay. You are my child and a royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend further into the living divine heart and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light, even as I guide you into a static communion with your holy nature. That was another message that come through. Was it's like you've ground them into the ground? No, you've worn them down. You've worn them to the ground. I don't know the saying, but it was something to do with the earth. It's like I don't know. Okay. So no matter Where we think we are on our spiritual path, there is always somewhere and something deeper to experience. Our Lady of the Rose Crown appears when you are about to enter into another level of spiritual experience. This new level will be appropriate and healing for you, taking you naturally along in your spiritual progress. What might be suitable for another is unlikely to be exactly right for you. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Only what you need will come to you. You have been preparing for this time, quite possibly without realising it consciously. It can take years of preparation to be ready for the next step of spiritual awakening. Well, take it easy on yourself then. It can take years. It does take years. Okay, for the realisation to hit you. In order to be prepared, we might have to be challenged in a relationship that really stretches or breaks our heart. In that situation, we are learning to love more unconditionally, to either let the relationship go or stay with it, depending on what is right for us. We might experience weeks, months, or even years of not really knowing, with any certainty, if we are on the right path or living the life we are supposed to be living. In that continued crisis, we are learning how to remain present, to remain open and to learn to trust, even in the absence of clarity. Or perhaps everything in our life seems to be upside down, a loved one is struggling, or our own inability to resolve an issue that has troubled us deeply for some time and is causing us to feel almost unbearable anguish. And this has kind of been pushed to the side, far too frequently now. The Divine Masculine needs to deal with this issue. The issue that needs to be addressed between himself and the Divine Feminine. No matter what the crisis or challenge, the way that we learn to respond and grow through it provided us with the development that we needed to be able to sustain the next level of divine experience. Love is the most powerful force in our universe. It is in everything and reveals itself in unlimited ways. To encounter this love, to be open to it, ready to receive it and be changed, illuminated, irradiated by it, takes tremendous preparation. Spiritual energy and the presence of the Divine Mother is very real and extremely powerful. It is in some ways like the energy of the sun. It can give life, but equally it can be destructive if we do not acknowledge and manage the effect of its power upon us, for good or ill. What is loving and uplifting at one phase of our journey will not necessarily be enough to lift us into the next phase of our journey. For this next phase, perhaps we need more challenge or more loving presence to leave behind what we thought we knew and how we thought we needed to live in order to allow more of the divine to live through us into the world. Our Lady of the Rose Crown comes to tell you that you have been in preparation and now the time is fast approaching or is already upon you, whereby you are opening to more divine realisation. This is a sacred and precious gift and is happening in perfect accordance with your own spiritual growth. She asks that you drop preconceived expectations of how this will manifest and simply be present to what is happening within you and your life now. No matter what you may initially think, what you are being shown right now is more of the divine in its mysterious, creative, funny and unfathomable genius. Whether you can make sense of it or not, your heart and soul will be fed by it, strengthened and empowered to more fully live your divine light and discover who you truly are, a magnificent royal child of the Divine Father and Divine Mother. All I can hear is this clicking in my ear. It feels like, I don't know, like my hair's crackling. You know, if I put mousse in my hair, I don't know. I just hear it's like if you listen to Rice Krispies, that's what snap, crackle, pop. That's what's going on in my ear. Okay. Stop now. Well, it does when I point it out. If you have been wondering about your spiritual growth or noticing that you judge others less and are able to hold compassion more easily, this oracle comes as a confirmation that yes, you have gone through a spiritual growth spurt and also more is to come. If you have been feeling as though you have been tested spiritually with a reoccurring issue, this oracle comes with the guarantee of divine success and congratulations as you are passing your spiritual test and the mother is in celebration with you. Soon you shall feel that and join her delight. Okay. Healing process and affirmation. A beautiful robed queen with a crown of roses descends from the stars, angels at her feet. She stands before you radiant. Your attention moves to the top of your head, where she places a crown of fragrant roses. See if you can feel the weight of it on your head as the energetic space within your head opens up, expanding in all directions, clear and free. Finish your healing process with the following affirmation, said 3 times if possible. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. Don't you forget it. We won't, we're going to do it again. The Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, blesses me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. The third and final time, the Holy Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, blesses me with her crown of roses now. I see and know the divine more in each and every moment. Through her grace, I am divinely successful, and I remember that I am a royal divine being of light. And so it is, and so it is. I don't know why we're scratching, because I'm going. I can't keep really adding to this message. This message is quite clear. Crystal clear. You've got this though, of course. Let's leave you with some words of inspiration. Those who dare to fail can achieve greatly. I dare you to. I dare you to. I dare you. Those who dare to fail can achieve greatly. Just means that you just don't have this fear of failure. Okay. And then we have, nothing can dim the lights which shine from within. Those who dare to fail can achieve greatly. Nothing can dim the lights which shine from within. One more. The best, let's not stutter, the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They can only be felt. Stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. Okay, I will catch up with you guys soon. Enjoy your Saturday. Take care, much love. Bye for now.